Okay, here are my 8 choices for Desert Island Discs. My first choice is from 1958, and it's La Bamba by Richie Valens. I studied Spanish, and I think this was the first song I ever heard in Spanish. I think listening to music certainly helps you learn the language, but music is its own language too. I mean, the Beatles were popular all over the world, with people who had no idea what they were singing about. You don't have to understand what a song is about to enjoy it, but I think it increases your enjoyment if you do. Unfortunately, this story has a sad ending because Richie Valens died when he was just 17 years old, in the same plane crash as Buddy Holly in 1959. My second choice is Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. I was born in 1962, and the Beatles released their first album in 1963, so I grew up with the Beatles. My older sister had lots of their records, so their music was the soundtrack of my childhood. The lyrics of the song don't make much sense, but I still think it's a great song. The third song on my list is from 1973 and is by the American singer-songwriter Stevie Wonder. It's called Living for the City, and it describes the tough social situation that African Americans faced at that time in America. My fourth choice is a song called The Cat's in the Cradle. It was originally recorded in 1974, but this is a cover version from 1992. This reminds me of when my children were little. The song is a warning to spend time with your children when they're young. It's a clever song because it says so much in just 4 or 5 short verses. The fifth song is Hurricane by Bob Dylan. It's from 1976. I chose this one because listening to Bob Dylan always reminds me of my wife. Before I met my wife, I didn't really listen to much Bob Dylan, but she was a big fan and played his music a lot, and I grew to like it. Hurricane tells the story of a black boxer who was convicted for a murder he didn't commit. Song number 6 is from 1985, and it's called Money for Nothing by a group called Dire Straits. I saw them play a concert in my hometown when they were just starting out, and there were probably no more than 30 people watching them. Just a few years later, they were famous all over the world, playing in enormous stadiums. Song number 7 is from 1998. It's called The Sea, and it's by a group called Morcheeba. I chose this song for several reasons. Firstly, it has a dreamy, relaxing feel to it, but it also has a very happy and uplifting rhythm to it. It's impossible to listen to this song and not be in a good mood at the end of it. The lyrics mention walking along the pier and seagulls flying around looking for food and stealing ice creams, and it reminds me of the English seaside town where I grew up. My last song is from 2011 and is by a guy who was born in Belgium but grew up in Australia. He's called Gautier, and the song is called Somebody That I Used to Know. It's a duet with a female singer called Kimbra, who's from New Zealand. I think the song is about the breakup of a relationship.